Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Homeopathic Trios. The entire aim of this channel is to spread awareness and knowledge about homeopathy and its medicines. So please do like, share and subscribe to our channel and help us reach our goal of 140 subscribers with this video. So without wasting much more time, let's dive into our today's medicine, that is Lachesis muta. Lachesis is a remedy prepared from the snake venom of Surucucu snake. The remedy was proven by Dr. Constantine Hering, and since then it has served as a valuable remedy for many conditions, which we will see further in this video. So please do watch this video till the end. We will now understand the various aspects of a Lachesis personality one by one, keeping in mind its source, that is the snake. Now, the very central feeling or the situation of a Lachesis person is of competing with someone who has many advantages or who is far more better than her in all respects in order to survive. Now, this central feeling can be understood by having a look at its source. Lachesis muta, the snake, being a reptile, is a cold-blooded animal. That is, it cannot regulate its own body temperature and based on the surroundings, and has to depend on the sun for that important heat which it requires to survive. So for this, it has to come out of its hiding place where it falls prey to the predators. This creates a feeling of being under constant danger or of being at a great disadvantage as compared to others in them, as they have very limited options for their defense. Now this feeling of being at a disadvantage as compared to others creates a strong jealousy in her. She now starts feeling jealous about or towards all those people who have great advantages as compared to her. Now thus, jealousy is also an important aspect of a Lachesis person. Now suspiciousness is another important feature of which Lachesis is known for. This too comes from the same feeling of being at a disadvantage. Now whenever you are inferior to others, you have to be alert and try and find out what others think of you or against you. Now this creates great suspiciousness in Lachesis. They feel that the entire world is planning and plotting against them. Loquacity, that is talkativeness, is yet another strong feature of Lachesis personality. A Lachesis woman has only this speech with which she can grab all the attention and be better in the competition. Her speech initially is very hurried but continuous and can be linked. However, as she progresses in her speech, there is no link in the two topics which she is talking about. Clairvoyance is a very strong feature of a Lachesis personality. Lachesis, as a snake, has pit organs to sense predators by sensing fluctuations in the heat waves, and hence this feature is seen in Lachesis person also. They have an ability to perceive things from the near future, or we can say that their senses are quite good and very alert. A snake is considered to be God or a religious symbol in various religions. And thus, from this we can understand or remember that Lachesis patient is a highly religious person. She feels that she is under the control of some superhuman being, or she has a power or desire to bless or curse people. Now let's have a look at some other important and interesting features of a Lachesis personality. Now, a Lachesis person has great intolerance to restrictions. This is seen in both mental as well as in the physical sphere. Physically, she has great aversion to tight clothing, especially near the neck. And mentally, she just cannot tolerate losing her freedom. A Lachesis girl will not marry in her entire life by thought of losing her freedom. Lachesis patient has a great fear of snakes, so much that even a small visual of a snake on the television may also disturb her. She also gets dreams of snakes. Now let us understand the action of Lachesis about all their sphere of actions. Lachesis is a remedy which decomposes the blood and thus makes it more fluid and thus lachesis is a very good hemorrhagic remedy. That is, these patients bleed a lot on slightest cut. Now, lachesis has great action on throat, cardiovascular system and female reproductive systems. Lachesis as a remedy acts best on throat. M.L. Tyler in her homeopathic drug pictures says that the patient seems to have intense, out of proportion sufferings as compared to her diagnosis or clinical condition. Lachesis is usually a very good remedy for left-sided affections of the throat. There is bluish-purple discoloration of the throat and the throat complaints are aggravated by swallowing liquids. This symptom is common to belladonna and ignatia. However, belladonna has red inflamed throat and ignatia is mostly indicated in follicular tonsillitis, that is, the tonsils with pus points. Also, lachesis is a very good drug where there is aggravation after or during the sleep. Laccan is also a very similar remedy to lachesis in all the throat complaints, and thus we have already differentiated them in our video on laccaninum. For the link, do visit the I box or the description below. Lachesis has a great action on cardiovascular system too. Patient experiences violent palpitations and has to sit up to feel better. There is bluish-purple discoloration of the entire body with collapsed condition and cold sweat. Now patient desires fanning but slowly and from a distance. This differentiates lachesis and carbovec in the condition of collapse, where carbovec desires for fast-paced fanning from close distance. Lachesis is a predominantly female drug, working best in menopausal age group, giving relief to complaints like hot flushes and hot perspiration. Lachesis has a special affinity for left ovary and cures all the ovarian pathologies like ovaritis or ovarian tumors or ovarian cysts. The patient experiences great lower back pain, especially when rising from a sitting posture. This remedy works very well at the beginning and at the end of menses. The patient of lachesis feels better in all complaints during the menses or at the commencement of the menses. Now at the end, let's have a look at some symptoms which will help us confirming the use of lachesis in any particular case. Lachesis is mostly given for left-sided complaints. There is general aggravation from warmth and the patient desires for cold drinks, especially with the throat complaints. Bluish-purplish appearance of any affected part calls for the use of lachesis. There is constriction sensation, especially of the throat, and the patient gets dreams of snakes and of her own death and of her own funeral. Also, there is general aggravation from sleep. If you liked our video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also do share your feedback with us either through comment section or by connecting with us on Instagram or by emailing us.